In the heart of the small, forgotten town of Ravenswood stood an old mansion, shrouded in a thick blanket of mist. The locals spoke of it in hushed whispers, calling it the Thornfield Manor. Legend had it that the mansion was haunted, cursed by the tormented souls of those who had met tragic ends within its walls. One chilly October evening, a group of adventurous friends decided to spend the night in Thornfield Manor, eager to unravel the mysteries that surrounded the eerie mansion. Among them was Sarah, a young woman with a penchant for the supernatural and an unquenchable curiosity. As the group entered the mansion, the air inside grew colder, and the atmosphere became suffused with an otherworldly energy. The creaking floorboards beneath their feet echoed through the empty hallways, as if the very walls were whispering secrets from a bygone era. As midnight approached, the friends gathered in the grand hall, armed with flashlights and courage. Sarah, however, felt a strange connection to the mansion, as if it beckoned her to discover its long-buried secrets. Ignoring the warnings of her friends, she ventured into the depths of Thornfield Manor alone. The narrow corridors seemed to stretch endlessly, leading Sarah to a hidden chamber adorned with faded wallpaper and dusty furniture. In the dim light, she noticed an old photograph on the wall, a family portrait from a century past. Among the stern faces, one figure stood out, a woman with hauntingly familiar eyes. In that moment, the temperature plummeted, and the room echoed with spectral whispers. The ghostly figure in the photograph came to life, her eyes fixated on Sarah. A chilling wind swept through the chamber, extinguishing Sarah's flashlight. Panic set in as shadows danced across the walls, and the disembodied voice spoke, "Release me from this eternal torment." Sarah, undeterred by fear, realized the ghostly woman was trapped, bound to the mansion by a tragic past. Determined to uncover the truth, Sarah delved into the mansion's history, discovering a tale of love, betrayal, and untimely death. Decades ago, Thornfield Manor had been the home of the wealthy Hawthorne family. The woman in the photograph was Isabella Hawthorne, who had fallen in love with a groundskeeper named Samuel. Their forbidden love led to a clandestine affair, discovered by Isabella's tyrannical father, who banished Samuel from the estate. Devastated and heartbroken, Isabella confronted her father, leading to a heated argument. In a fit of rage, her father accidentally pushed her down the grand staircase, sealing her fate within the mansion's walls. Isabella's spirit, unable to find peace, lingered in anguish, haunting Thornfield Manor ever since. Sarah, armed with this newfound knowledge, embarked on a mission to reunite the lovers and break the curse that bound Isabella to the mansion. With the help of her friends, they sought out Samuel's descendants, who still resided in Ravenswood. Upon sharing the tragic tale, the descendants agreed to participate in a séance to communicate with Isabella's spirit. As the clock struck midnight, the group gathered in the same chamber where Sarah had encountered the ghostly apparition. In the flickering candlelight, they called out to Isabella, pleading for her release. The room trembled as a spectral figure materialized before them. Isabella's eyes, once filled with sorrow, softened as she recognized the descendants of her lost love. In a moment of ethereal beauty, Isabella's spirit embraced Samuel's descendants, the two souls finally reunited after years of separation. As the first light of dawn broke through the mansion's windows, a warm glow filled the chamber, dispelling the darkness that had gripped Thornfield Manor for so long. With a final, whispered thank you, Isabella's spirit ascended into the light, leaving behind a mansion no longer haunted. The air in Thornfield Manor lifted, and the once foreboding atmosphere transformed into one of serenity. As the sun rose over Ravenswood, the townspeople witnessed a miracle. The old mansion, once a place of fear, now stood as a testament to the enduring power of love and the possibility of redemption. And so, the tale of Thornfield Manor became a story not only of horror and haunting but also of compassion, forgiveness, and the triumph of love over the darkest of curses.